Hi everyone. So tonight we're going to do homework number 10. All right. Now, if you see this, this is nothing new, at least this format, because when I had you guys review multiplication table on your own at home, I had shown you this already. Same idea, except with multiplication, you remember how I make you do 10 in a row to get it correct and complete the homework. I'm only gonna do five here, okay? Because I know that it's a totally different style of question and it's more complicated, obviously. Okay, so here I'm gonna start and I have to get five correct. Now here it says 10, but that's only because the question didn't change. Now I'm gonna double check later on, anyways. So if it's even if it says 10, I'm gonna change it to five because no reason why you have to do 10 consecutive questions correct for these. Okay, all right. Okay, so again, you have 300 seconds, which is 5 minutes, and so let's get started. Okay, let's see how I do. All right, greatest common factor between 20 and 20. All right, I think I'm trying now. I'm gonna read out loud what my thinking process is. Okay, and I would hope that you can try to replicate that. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. Four. I know four can go into 28 7 times, right? So I'll write it out. Now, here's a little trick that I show someone in class actually. All right, I know I'm going to take a little extra time. So if I divide 28 by 4, what would you get? Yeah, 7, right? If I divide 20 by 4, what would it be? 5. Now, think about this. So I got 4 here, all right? And I know I'm kind of going into the distributive property thing. I don't mean to do that. But I think, to show it, to demonstrate this to you in a way that's familiar to you, I will use this, okay? Now, look at 7 and 5, right? Is there another number that can go into 7 and 5 other than 1? No, so that means like this is good. This is clean. Like, okay, I should do that. I should put check mark. So this is like what I mean by clean is like I've completely factored these two numbers out where the GCF is 4. You understand? So that means like 7 and 5. I can't extract another common factor from 7 and 5 out other than 1. So that means I'm staring at two prime numbers here. In other words. Got that right? So that's why the GCF here is 4. Okay. All right. Hope I did a good job with explaining that. Okay. Number two. Man, I have to erase all of these every time. Okay. All right. So between 8 and 6 is 2. Right. Obviously. All right. 16 and 40. Again, think of a number. What's the largest number? By the way, if you want to use the choices, you can. I don't recommend that because I don't think that helps you as much. All right. So if you think two can go in 16 and 40, yeah, that's true, but that's not the GCF. That's not the biggest number that goes in there, right? What would it be? Yeah, it would be 8, right? So again, I'm going to demonstrate this to you one more time. All right. I am going to show you this. So now if it's 8, right? I'm going to factor this out again using the distributive property. All right. So 8 times 2 is 16, right? 8 times 5 is 40. Look at the 2 and 5, right? Are these both prime numbers? Yeah, right. So that means that, and not only that, look at 2 and 5. What's the greatest common factor between them? It's 1, right? So there's nothing more to, extract out. So I know that the answer is 8. Okay. All right. So now here I'm gonna keep going. All right, just to go a little bit faster because I want to finish. So between 38 and 10, 5 doesn't go into 38, right? But 2 does, and it's gonna have to be 2. Okay. All right. Between 15 and 12, what do you think? What's the largest number that can be divided completely into 15 and 12? Yeah, it's 3, right? Okay. Between 4. By the way, so this is also why I had you guys practice with the fruit splat in class so much with the GCF because it trains you for this. Now I'm looking at 49 and 8. Looks kind of iffy, right? Because I can't think of a number other than 1 that goes into 49 and 8, right? And sometimes you have to be prepared for that. Okay, all right. Let's see, 6 and 48. Now, if you see this, right, the question is, can 6 go into 48, right? And it can 8 times, right? So the GCF is 6. All right, and for this one, 20, so 7. All right. Oh no, did I get it? Oh God. All right. It's 3. It's 3. Okay. All right. I'm gonna stop here because I have to make the other two videos. All right, man. That's not a good note to end on. All right. So long story short, be careful when you do this. All right. And I gotta sign off. Okay. All right. Bye.
OMG, that was so good.